God damn it, the whole time? Ah, damn, I gotta start the whole spiel over. Alright, well, welcome everybody. Welcome to another Asian session. I was just talking about sells here for a split second, and that we might come down. The session just started. I haven't even done a breakdown, so it's possible this comes down. It's the first time looking at the charts the whole weekend. So the daily's closed bearish, right? You'd expect the top wick here on a daily and the price to come back down. The 4-hour has held support that we need to retest. So I'm pretty bearish right now. I'm wondering if this will flip here. The session just opened. The first thing this hourly's come up done is the first thing it's done is come up, make a top wick, and if we were going to take an entry, it would have been up there 7 pips higher, 38.1, right there. Well, right here, off this high here, 38 flat. We should have been in. Well, there goes that. But I mean, the session just started, right? That's right. Anybody take that? It looks nice on the 30 here. Alright, let's drop some levels. Yeah, there it goes, coming down. A bit late here to the session, but it happened pretty quickly too, which isn't bad. I'm fine with this coming down now. We'll look for a volume move here, but the ideal entry was off these highs to the left. It's probably what I looked for. What are you doing? Oh, iPad? Do me a favor. Close the door to my office, please. Love you. Yeah. Wow. Lovely move. Now we wait. My understanding is from looking at the higher time frame here is we're going to retest the lows here before we make a decision again. We're up or down. The market's going to come down and retest the lows. In order to negate that, we're going to need a bullish closure here. If we get some bullish closures here on the higher time frame, on the 30 or the hourly, all right, we might start thinking differently. But for now, well, the 4-hour is still bullish, right? Let's go. I want to see what the gold 4-hour is doing. Oh, interesting. The previous one, so the 4-hour on Friday closed with no top wick, and this one's come up, tapped the resistance. It's probably gonna flip bearish. It's interesting. Get some wins before the day even starts. How's your weekend, everyone? Sam's watching Milan. Awesome. Great for you. Yeah, everyone's having a good time. Peanut butter jelly now. I want to be having a good time. Free stream tonight? No. Wait, what? How come nobody said nothing? Where did you message me? Nah, we're supposed to do a Zoom giveaway. Wait. Hold on. Where did you message me, bro? Did you tag me? Oh, now I see it. You just did it. Oh, you did it a second ago. Oh, that's what you meant. You did that. You wrote that at like 7 o'clock. I thought you meant like the session is open, like it's live already. Damn. I didn't get you. It was so early. I was like, nah, it's not live. He's confused. Nah, you guys gotta go. Be fucked up. Kick everyone out now. Just gonna have a Hershey over here. Calm my ass down with a Hershey. So, welcome to the apparently Sunday with no bouncer at the door. No? Go see what they're doing. Just hang out. You got another half hour. Just check. You got half hour, 40 minutes. There's cats over there. It's a block away. It's the corner and the next corner. Up to you. You can go. Keep your phone next to you. Love you. Yo, Giants win today? I think they fucked up their number one pick for next year by winning. Knuckleheads. What the hell's going on here? Yeah. They told me. I know for a fact I set it to private. I know for a fact I even remember doing it. It's not me. Don't thank me. It's something with YouTube. It does that sometimes. Usually I double check. Well, the wick got played here already. Probably wanting the hourly bullish closure or a heavy rejection back down below 33 here, right? We need an indication of volume, and an indication of volume would be a closure right outside the range. Candle can close outside the range. Means we have enough volume. The very closure itself, right, is an indication that there's enough volume to get outside the range. Otherwise, it would stay in the range and we would range. So something like this with structure, and we can look on the next candle for entries around here. Or we could watch this break down. This is a nice strong area on the higher time frame right here, 38. So if we've already tapped wicks right here. Right, so if we end up rejecting here and doing something like this, right, as long as we have some range to go down in the form of this wick right here, right, the wick, as long as that's there, we will look for entries around this area to finish out the range. We want to be outside of this little 36 or 33 to 38 area. Right, for now it's nothing but wicks in here on the higher time frame, which just range, right, from here to here, just the range right now. I want to be outside this area. Is this not supposed to be free? No. This is a private session, usually. So I know what I'll do. I'll keep the session public, but we'll do a giveaway only for the Zoom. So if you're part of the Signal channel, just hop onto the Zoom side and we'll do a giveaway later on, just for everyone that's on the Zoom. That's what we do anyway. Imagine just dipping. Keeping it public after realize. Yeah, yeah, it'd be fucked up to close it now. People have gathered. I'd be like, all right, slam the door, shut. Yeah, this would have been lowly entry. It was a bit late to hear. Someone's sneaking out Oreos. I know how an Oreo package sounds when I hear it. Oh yeah, and the door to the pantry just closed? Hell yeah. Those are definitely Oreos. Yeah, I know the crunch of Oreos. Those are definitely Oreos. That was an Oreo crunch. I'm about to take the package, chat. I'm about to get a family-sized package of Oreos tomorrow, empty it all out, and just put a belt inside, and put it back on in the pantry on the shelf, and let them open it up. You're like, what's that? Kids be having PTSD for the rest of their lives. They be seeing the Oreos in the market, and they'd be like, "Nah, ma, let's walk past this aisle. Let's keep walking." Don't you like cookies? Not no more. No, we want celery. You just be seeing the cookie aisle and just run past it. These damn cookies. Hmm? It's okay, even when there's cars there. You're not really hopping on the property. But nobody outside, none of the kids. None of the kids. You hear them somewhere around, but you can't find it. So text them. Oh, Discord? Not all of them. Angel doesn't have a phone. So are you traveling this week? No, but I will stream tomorrow, that's for sure. We'll have a morning session tomorrow. The 31st, I'm not 100% sure about, but tomorrow we will have a New York session. Just wondering if we'll range throughout the rest of the year, through the next 2 days, through the next week. Wasn't expecting that. I'm expecting some volume because it's the end of the year, right? The big institutions are closing out their books. People are trying to take, take their payouts, take their earnings. Figure the market will move a little. Hey, gorgeous, how are you? You're beautiful. What's going on? How can I help you? You'd love to go for a walk? Well, not right now. I can't right now. Plus, Lily was just out there. It's getting chilly. It's dark. It's bedtime.
It's almost.
Almost bedtime. Hey, don't rip that. Don't rip that. It's not supposed to be ripped.
No, it was like that.
All right. Have a seat. Have a seat right there. I'm gonna move that? Hold on, I got you. Are we calling it a night? I just got here. Just got here 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that's why the flip is really dangerous in this situation. You gotta be in on the top with. You also didn't have a range 2 breakout, right? You're still moving bullish. Hard to go against the trend here for now. Or against structure. You want the remote? So you're just gonna watch that? You're gonna watch that? That's football. You're not gonna watch. Yeah, here. Turn on. You want Disney? You want Frozen? Here. You want to watch Frozen? Frozen. No? You want to watch Home Alone? Home Alone? Oh, you want to watch Monsters? There you go. Here. Okay. Here. This is cool. You want to watch The Grudge? The Grudge? Okay. I referred to the XAU USD chart. Look at that, actually. The GC also closed. There's a late candle to close out last week. Right here, right here. Watch, watch. Give it a minute. Yeah. Why your chart price, gold price different? I'm on a gold futures chart. Yeah, my kids went from not knowing what Home Alone is to just basically knowing the entire script of the movie. They just speak along, they talk along with the movie. They know everything. Coming up here. This is interesting. I want to see how this 30 closes. Will it leave us some kind of wick? What do you think about Canada being a state of America? I don't think about it. I've honestly never thought about it. My kids also math on it. Yeah, and then they learned all the commercials too. They'd be singing the Burger King commercial all the time. We got 5 minutes here for this 30 closure. I'm curious to see what happens here. The 5 level's a bit higher here, right? We've kind of bounced off that 5 area, which I'm aware of, which I'm paying attention to. That's it's a butterfly drone. Leave it. I don't know if it works properly. Yeah, yeah. We'll try to mess around with it this week. No. Asian sessions in the books for you. All right, good job. Here. Here. Watch this. Yeah, I turned it on for you. It's not on Disney, but it's the same thing. This could be interesting for a push up, but I want an entry below 38.8 or at 38.8, maybe on the next candle. If we were able to break above these wicks to the left here on this candle, if we were to see price start moving, right, and breaking the highs here. Oh, whoops, wrong color. If price were to start moving and just you know, breaking the highs here, right, and doing something like this would be great for us. If it's able to pull back after breaking these highs to this area, I will take a buy there. Yo, what the bro, what's going on in the chat? Yeah, off the 30. Even if I would take it honestly, Jay, even before the 30 closes, if price were just able to push and come right back here. Hold on a second. But for now we're waiting on a closure. Are you on tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna be on in the morning. Five rejecting here. Might close back in range. We'll see. Oh. See, last time we closed above here. Next candle. Somewhere around here. It's the mirror I'm looking for in this area to here. Held resistance here, close back above. Let's see. That it? Oh wow, that's a gap. It gapped up. If we can get down to here without driving up, making a top wick, yeah, no. I'm gonna wait for this to drive. Yeah, it didn't close above the 5 area either. Respected here though. We're close right at it. Yeah, I wouldn't look for a position here. It respected this. I could say there's ways to look for positions here if we respect 2638, but not like this and not closing right at it. If this candle that just closed was able to break all the highs here to the left, these wicks to the left, right? If we had this kind of wick, and if this closure wasn't right at it, but we gave us some room, let's say we closed like here, then I'd say we can play this and hopefully with momentum, all of that, and still look for a bottom wick entry. But it didn't give us not a break above all the highs, not a closure. with range to fill. How did XAU USD go here? Yeah, it didn't break above the highs, closed respecting what, the 5 area? Oh no, see, it closed above the 5 area. Kind of interesting. Or no, it didn't. Respected this to the left. Interesting. I gotta get used to, yeah, I'm not gonna forever refer to XAU USD, so I'm really trying to get used to seeing this chart. Over time, this is all Irby. So this is the area we were interested in, right? It can come down here and tap this area, but I can't take this entry now that we already created this wick. Before that, we know we're gonna create this wick, and then up or down, this wick's gonna be created, and then it's gonna, if it decides down, we'll have, you know, we'll manage risk by then. If it decides up, we'll made quite a bit. But now it's already played this wick, so even if it bounces off it and drives up, which it can, there's no, you know, the probability of it doing that has gone down significantly since these orders have already been grabbed. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait to see what it does here. Come back down in range, or bounce off this area, continue up, and then we'll look to finish off the move with it. You know what I was watching today? Napoleon with Joaquin Phoenix. Oh, this is a good movie. I didn't finish watching it yet. I'm like an hour and a half into it, and it's like a 2.5 hour movie. I was just watching it right before this. I was making some Philip Mignon and watching Napoleon, chasing him down with some champagne. Apparently Napoleon loved champagne. We're both rolling. Yeah, boy. Except only I'm on cam. I'm gonna need all my cannabis connoisseurs to represent. Oh yeah, I know Kenny repping. Kenny's sitting there with a pillow next to him. Look at that. Look at our level playing out like fire again. Look at that. That would have been sniper, right? But it can't take that once that top wick is made. I don't know. Or maybe I haven't figured out how. Because I just, right now, the probability of it coming right back up and re-breaking that high is, for me, the way I see it, is quite low. So maybe this is the off chance it comes up and re-breaks that high. But I'm not going to, because it does this, I'm not going to next time all of a sudden take that buy off our level. Because that's going to be the time it'll drive back down in range. Hey, Aaron, what's the deal? Looks, what are you doing on the Asian session, my man? I got lost. I was looking for some cocaine and hookers. Ended up here. I don't know. I didn't choose trading. Trading chose me. Oh, well, I'm glad you got lost. Me too. You and me both, brother. Hourly's not a bad looking candle. If this can just continue pushing and leave us a top wick, it's not a bad candle. It's not bad. I'm very, very mindful of this wick here. 26.4896. Let's mark that off. Four-hour wick. This is one of those wicks where you're like, oh yeah, everything's pushing in our direction. You take an entry and all of a sudden you're 200 pips in the other way. Very mindful of that area. We could trade to it. We could trade once we've tapped it and come back. Once we blew past it, but we can't trade at it. Or I can't trade at it. Can't re-up until tomorrow, and I only have a 0.7 on me. Shit. Split that into 2.3s. Don't you dare add tobacco into it, or we will never talk again. Don't you put no fucking brown shit in there. Split it into 2.3s and make this shit last. Split them into 2 dog walkers. We banned from stream for adding tobacco to that shit. It's funny, it's kind of respected the 5 level. How many times here? Look at all these wicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. It just keeps coming back. Will this be it? Will this be the candle that could? It's really looking to break upward. Well, let's look at the daily, right? And let's see what we can do on the daily, because it clearly looks like the daily has some range to fill down here. But it's also, this was a low, came up, retested the low, and made the decision. So on the daily, if it continues up here, where can it reject? So you got the 4-hour level I was looking at, right? Right here across the board. We have it marked off. And if we start breaking above there, 45, 53, 54 area. I think in this case, because of this 40.9 area, we want an entry somewhere in these areas at 37 areas, 38 areas. XAU chart, let's do it. XAU chart. Let me sit my ass up. Okay, lovely. Lovely. It's tapped that area, but there's range to go. Yeah, I mean... It also needs a heavier push. But based on the 4-hour closing, like, this is nice. As long as it leaves the stop wick. Ideally a steeper top wick. It's very, very similar. I think in our case, 47 probably looking like the next rejection area. Whatever number Wick says, I just deduct $12. It's not really an exact science, is it? Excuse me. 4-hour buy, you mean the hourly for the futures chart here? I don't know. We're going to need a decent closure. We're going to need to break up above here. Something futures telling us that gold isn't. Or is it the other way around? People at the Zoom dock. Welcome. Wow. And the 5 tried. Remember, it was just up here. All right, back. Respect it again. I don't know. Last 15 of this hourly. Let's see what happens. Careful if this starts breaking highs here. Be mindful of 40.9, 40.8 here. Yeah, we definitely want a top wick. We would also prefer a stronger drive than this, than a closure that's barely outside the range. We've never broken these highs over here, these wicks over here. Really want this to push up. I want this final 15 minutes to give a heavy push up. What do you mean 5:15:30? Oh, you mean on XAU? Yeah. Mm. I don't know. These are nuances I'm also getting used to. This I'm learning the differences and the differences between how they print. Like I've noticed we don't get as steep pullbacks on futures as we do on XAU USD. The wicks don't get as heavy on the pullback. Like we don't get these kind of wicks, right? Or with market driving, you don't get the next candle making a heavy pullback and then driving again. You get like a wick and then it continues to get a regular size wick. So we'll see. We'll see over time how it lines up. I think by the time this candle closes, they're going to be telling more or less the same story. Really curious to see where this came back to. So 10 minutes to the 4 hour, right? So how does the 4 hour look? So on gold, this would have been my low probably. That's a 5 minute. 15, 30. So I would be looking for maybe, you know, a steeper pullback here on gold, but I don't know if I would be looking at anything based on the GC chart. Well, let's see. I see how the 4 hours, I see how the hourly is. And the way it's printing here, it doesn't owe you a top wick. But if it was the 4 hour closure, it looked like it should give us a top wick on the next candle. Unfortunately, this 4 hour will close in an hour and 8 minutes. I don't know. I'm gonna wait here. We would be buying right here, right now, had this wick broke that high. But and this is the chart we're trading on XAU USD. It broke these highs, but I don't buy here as well because it closed below this area. We still haven't had, yeah, we had the push. It's only the 15. I don't know. It's similar, but it's different. Like, there are reasons I'm not in a position. I wouldn't be in a position in both of them, but they're different reasons, if that makes sense. intriguing. Five and a half minutes. Give me a second, chat. It's time for my Holy J. Oh wait, I can bring you guys with me. I forgot. Yo, sub to the channel, gang. We're here on a Sunday, last Sunday before the new year, last Sunday of this old year, last Asian session of this old year for our channel. Sub to the channel and drop a like. The least you can do. Show some support here, show some love. I have this chart stretched out here, right? It's really like this top wick is not ideal. Yeah, I'm unless we're above here, I'm not looking. Wouldn't be looking for buys just yet. There's a chance the next candle, this area is really strong rejection area. There's a chance next candle doesn't even go top wick, go straight down. Yeah, look at that 30 back in range. Oh, people at the door. Welcome. Welcome. Come on in. Welcome to the Zooms. Stick around. We'll do a giveaway in a little bit. Hourly closing week bullish below this level across here. Yeah. Is that it? We held the support last time. This could get interesting. Might flip bullish, but remember we just said it doesn't owe us a top wick here, the way it closed. We might see this, just said it a second ago, we might not get a top wick. This might just come straight down. It's funny, that's what it's doing right now. Yeah, I literally just spoke about this. Oh, hold on a second, gang. Ladies, careful with the curtains. Okay? Lala. Lala. Careful with the curtains, please. Sam. Hey, Sam went to bed? Huh? What did it do on XAU? On XAU, right? It's the 4-hour. Oh wow, the daily flip. It's tough too. I don't know. Because you're at the daily flip. Or is it the 4-hour bottom wick, right? Probably a 4-hour bottom wick. It's the more recent price action. Until you get a 4-hour close. It's tough. Yeah, I'm not in positions here, whether it's XAU USD or GC. But it is moving a bit differently from each other. Nightbot is publishing the wrong Discord link. It seems to no longer be working. I created one that works if you want to update it accordingly. Yes, right there. Just if you want to, not even if you want to, go join our Discord. I think we're almost at 1,000. How many people are in there? Oh, almost not 900, 864. Go join the free Discord and be part of the community. Will it flip? What are we going to do? For now, we're printing side by side. Careful. No, don't slam the door on her. Lala. Don't slam the door. Oh. They both just ran by, slammed the door, and both yelled sorry. That's crazy. Did you guys hear that? The first one, and then the second one. Third one's sleeping. How about them Knicks? How about them? What have they done? Aren't they in like third place? Still in third place? None of it matters till the playoffs. I've stopped caring until the playoffs. I realized I only care for the first 2 weeks of the season. The playoff chase. And then the actual playoffs. Seven straight W's against who? The local high school? Not in basketball. Dominoes, right? They be playing dominoes and chess. Lincoln High School can beat the Hornets. That's where I went. Yeah. We had Marbury, then we had Sebastian Telfair, and then we had Lance Stevenson. More people at the Zoom door. But check how much percentage I have. Alright, take it off. About a spark. I already did. She's coming over to give me a hug. No, no. Give me, oh, my phone. Thank you. Love you.
Good.
Canarsie in the building. Nice. Chewing like Diddy. I'm just chewing. $15 closed here, right? No, not yet. 4 minutes. The 5 closed here. 4-minute top wick. Do I miss Brighton Beach? No. You ever met anybody that missed Brighton Beach? Why the fuck would I miss Brighton Beach? I don't miss no stones. No buildings, no stones. You miss Manhattan Beach? Manhattan Beach is nice. I don't miss it though. What do you miss Kingsborough? You miss Kingsborough? I miss no stones. I miss people. But I don't miss no stones. Chat, what do you think? You think we get aliens before GTA 6? %? You think we get like real live aliens like coming through before GTA 6? Aliens already exist. Yeah, but do you think like they land and we see them on the news before GTA 6? That would be dope. Yeah, they're gonna have to delay GTA 6 again to include the aliens. Can't have GTA 6 without aliens if they exist. Hard candy? Go get one. One hard candy. I'll make you a deal. You can only have one if you bring me one too. Alright, I'm waiting, babe. CIA said they were giant on Mars or some shit. Yeah, I heard they were part of the LGBTQ NBC community. Thank you. Close the door, please. Yo, where did that shit go? Oh. Nothing better than biting into a hard candy. Savage. Just bit my lip. Fuck. Hard ass teeth. That just. Eating pretzels? Nah, it's a hard candy. So the 15 just closed bearish here. Got nothing yet. Really want to push down here. We want the 15 to break the current 15 low, the current hourly low. Then we can look for some positions down here. Jolly Rancher? Nah. You crazy? I wouldn't be able to break that shit. If that shit was a Jolly Rancher, I'd be fucking spitting out teeth right now. Jolly Rancher. Imagine that shit was a warhead. If it was a warhead, I'd need a jaw replacement. There's not much movement here. I have to stretch the chart to make it look decent. How many Dominicans does it take to screw in a light bulb? No, wasn't it cops? It wasn't Dominicans. It was cops. It was how many cops does it take to screw in a light bulb? And the answer was 0. They just beat the shit out of the room for being black. Oh man, that was a good one. Hey, I'm just retweeting, chat. Just retweeting. See, that's fucked up, Eddie. That's fucked up. All right, mechanic. You make me regret making this a public stream on a Sunday. Anyone? Nah, please, nobody. Nobody. Leave it in the past. Leave it in the past. Let it go. And we have a taker. We had a taker. You see, I knew that shit was coming. I knew this shit was coming. Why we switched to futures? I had no choice. My broker stopped taking US clients. Can we see like a 60 pip drop or something? To join paid signals Zoom, that's a bit off. To join paid signals, you can only do it through WAP. You can join the clubhouse or Wix's table, but no signals through YouTube. Oh, is there a link over there? Yeah, maybe there's a link, but yeah, I saw the WAP link. Yeah. Oh, you don't have to do any of it, but yeah, if you're gonna put for paid signals, put WAP. For everything else, YouTube. Thank you. Asking you shall receive. Wait, who asked? Oh, all right. Yeah, I want a 60 pip drop. Let's go gold. Jay said all I gotta do is ask. Or a 60 pip push up. I don't really care. See, Papa Trump would have been like, just give me a sec. I gotta log on and tweet. I wonder if he ever gives his kids like a heads up, like, heads up, I'm about to post. Time to short the market. Yeah, make the call. Make the call. We need this to move. You think his kids trade? No, I think his kids have people that trade. I think he has people that trade. You gonna call Wendy's right now? Hmm. What you gonna get? Oh, bank holiday. Interesting. For Japan. Zealand, Aussie, yeah. Damn, Asia don't like working. Excuse me. Miss Goots, Miss Goots. Unemployment claims bright and early on Thursday, January 2nd. Banks are open. You know us. We'll fucking be there. Right. Do we flip the tape? Yes, we do. Last day at the old gig tomorrow. Nice. Back to your regular schedule. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Some of these Zoom guys look tense. They're chilling. Hey, chilling, Steve. One's enjoying the Aurora Borealis. The other one's enjoying a nude beach. Chilling. Anything? Something? Come on, gold. The people have gathered. By the way, shout out to you guys. Thank you for coming through, even though it wasn't supposed to happen. But I'm glad I can see that there's 200 reviews that received a notification or were looking for us. That's a W. Watching Fall Guy. I thought I was watching you. I got a thumbnail for the Fall Guy from one of the streams. We had a thumbnail. It was the Forex guy, not the Fall Guy. Never clicked the live stream so fast. Yeah, thank you for coming through. W dedication. You might fuck around and become everything you're meant to be. Just keep showing up. Fuck around and find out how to trade. Yeah, that's what I said. Fuck around and become everything you're meant to be. Gerald's in a cell. Nice, nice. Remember my first day trading? I made my weekly paycheck. Oh. For a second there, I thought you said my first week trading, I made my weekly paycheck. Though I'm like, that's not, then you just made what you made at work. No reason to quit yet. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy what this can do. Just people get a little, you know, disillusioned entering the space because they think just because they entered, then it should do it because of them, right? This should give them all the profits because now they're here. Same thing for placing positions. Just because you're on the markets, on the charts, and sitting here paying attention doesn't mean, you know, some people think, oh, I'm here, so that means if I'm here for 2 hours, I got to get paid, I got to enter a position, got to enter something. Not always. Not necessarily. You don't have to take a position. You have to take your position. But don't feel obligated just because you've sat here and didn't see anything. Market doesn't owe you anything just because you showed up. You owe it to yourself to show up. 30 closed bearish here, weak bearish. Hourly's got a bottom wick, could come up. 30 could make a top wick, come down. Higher time frame printing side by side. There's nothing really going on. Hourly breaking its own high, flip bullish, 30 close bearish still. It's 50-50. Yeah, Daniel. Definitely come a long way. It's been a long time here. I think Daniel was surprised as hell when he got mod too, like a while back. Hardest part was not knowing how to trade in gold, just smacking those stops almost every day. It's, yeah, it can be very discouraging. Very discouraging. And I think the hardest part is you can't really share it with anyone. You can't really explain or go into depth of why you're feeling the way you're feeling, how you're feeling, what happened, right? Like only you can understand what the vision, and only you can understand what you're seeing and your perspective and your interpretation, right? There's just no explanation. You can only relate to people when they go through the same shit, right? And then they go through it, and you can, it kind of reminds you of what you went through. It's not identical, but like you can only, you can only relate to people after they've gone through it. And another, you're not knowing what you're doing wrong. I find that you need time on the charts and experience to eventually, once the trade is lost, to know what to lock in on. Do I lock in on, right? Do I lock in just on the candle? Do I lock in on this area? Do I lock in on the levels? Was it timing? Like, and you have to figure out what to lock in on and where to look for a fix to the issue that you just had, right? And that you don't know any of that, right? You don't know what you don't know until you have some experience. And then you learn new things, and you're like, all right, this is where I gotta lock in, and that just comes with time. Like figuring out where to even fix the problem before even fixing it. It takes time, a lot of time on the charts, just to figure out where to look to fix the issue, and then the real work starts of actually optimizing your strategy and fixing everything you're doing wrong. Market hasn't done much. Start 2 candles here so far. I mean, it might push before the end of the hour, but for now, just these 2 candles. That's been our session right here. What do you think for this? Since you're more than 90% right after a loss to 2 times the lot size till you make what you lose back, I never do that. I never do that because my next position isn't determined by the previous one, right? It's completely individual, and the likelihood of a win or a loss stays the same, 80-20 or 90-10, right? Roughly there, 80 to 90% win rate. But there's still that chance, so it's really trade to trade. I will say this though, I do become, when I take a loss, I become more selective, and I really look for what I know I'm gonna get, like, and I'll get on a streak again, right? I'll go on 2-3 winning streak, and then I'll start, you know, really letting it flow. But yeah, if that's a statistic that you've gathered, why not? You can definitely play your edge if you feel like there's an edge there. Why not? People play different aspects of the market or different aspects of the industry. Yeah, I've definitely also come a long way. I agree with that. 100%. When is your last loss? I don't know. Can somebody look back and see when loss 52 happened? Can anyone go back? In our streams? I think you gotta go to, like, I don't know. Was it beginning of December or was it end of November? Over a month? I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I forgot. I wasn't keeping track. Was it that big loss on? It might have been, and if it was that big loss on news, that was middle of November. People forgot that real quick. I think it's just because we got it back real quick. It took about 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah. I don't remember. You got to go back on the show. I can't do it here while I'm not. I can, but it would take time. Take my attention away from this. Yeah, I'm wondering how many in a row is what's our streak at right now? Guys got me curious now. It's a funky 4-hour candle. I don't calculate those stats. What do you mean? Oh, the streaks? Yeah, I don't either. I just kind of go about my day, go to the next stream. Bless you. Bless you. You're welcome. Where's Lily? Huh? Upstairs? Damn, wasn't this shit just pushing bullish a second ago? Haha. I swear we just saw the hourly driving up heavy. Whoever was in cells, I hope your cells fucking hit. Oh, hope you get that shit. If you get your cells, we might set up for a position. Like, this is ugly. This is just... unwanted behavior from gold. Oh, this is pretty crazy. All right, so our last loss was November 27th. November 27th was, we were 314 and lost 52. So 314, we're at 53 straight trades, 53 straight W's. We have won 53 in a row, and our last loss was November 27th. It's all there, every single one of the streams. Every single one of those wins the streak from now. Every single one of those losses too. Go see every single one of those entries. Every single position opened, closed here on the live stream. Hey, if somebody told me that shit, I'd be like, yo ass is lying. Straight up. I know if somebody else told me that shit. That's what I would say. It's a damn lie and you know it. I wouldn't believe it if somebody told me that about them. But it's all here on the live streams. And 4 break evens. Yeah, we were 314, 52, 102. So we have 53 straight wins and 4 break evens in that time. No losses. Anyone asked about down below the stream, or I'm the first one? You're the first one. No one has ever asked about it. Strange. Someone should ask why we switched to futures. Yeah, no one's asked that either. No one has asked that so far either. No, on a position. No. I killed the day after that, but I didn't make back everything I lost. I didn't make back 170 grand the next day. It might have been. No. That might have been the day. That might have been like a few days after, right? Yeah, that was made back right away. But it took. I know it took about 2.5, 3 weeks. Yeah. And I know around when I made it back, because people in the Signal channel were saying that they made it back too, and it was literally like within a few days of like when I made it back. So it's somebody that didn't take every trade or close to every trade. Yeah, if you went back on lots, then I think you might have been back already too by now. Like if anyone went lower lots. Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, like when I was starting out, like I'm taking a position. I'm trying to max out a position, because what if it runs now, right? I'm not expecting to be in draw and take like 8 positions or 12 positions, especially when you start trading. That's not something most people are used to, or like that's how they learn. But I think it's just something that I've come to. It's not like, oh, this is how I decided to start trading. No, it's just this is based on everything that I've picked up over my, and it's just like, oh my god, I see an edge there and I see an edge there. I can't explain to you what gets me over the edge finally on making the decision to utilize the edge, or start trading the position. But I think if I was going to take a guess, I think it would be the fact that I start taking those positions and I start seeing them win a lot. Like, right, I start seeing those positions. I goes on streaks on those specific new positions, and I'm like, all right, this is going to be part of the arsenal now, and it's kind of worked out. Right? It's right. I didn't start out not trading. I mean, trading with no stop loss and no TP. Everything used to be set here, even on streams. We used to trade before we even entered a trade. This is stop loss. This is TP. But now it's just I know when I'm wrong, and if everything is done like while I'm here manually, like there's just no point. Like, and it's just evolved. We've evolved over time, right? Like, we used to talk about wick entries, and we used to be a little more, conservative in the entry, and very conservative with the stops. But we've kind of evolved past that. I realize, like, a lot of people, have an issue with the way I trade, and it's just I just figure it's not because they're hate because they know my style sucks, or that's it doesn't work. It's just they don't understand, or they don't have my perspective, or they just don't have the same experience as me in the charts. Not saying I have more experience, I'm saying I have different experience. I've experienced different things than others, in the charts. So we've all taken unique roads here in Forex. A lot of it is very similar when it comes to psychology, but really unique roads when it comes to building our strategy and what we notice in the charts. Everybody's eyes focus on different things, and time frames, and like what to lock in on. This is just where I've found my edge, and like I enjoy watching people kind of judge it and break it down, and it's cool. It's cool to see like who has what opinions of the charts and and everybody's perspective. But I'll never tell you the way you're trading is wrong, right? It's what you guys are seeing. It's what your perspective is, and plus your experience, what you've been able to see and notice and experience and recognize on the charts. You're bringing that to the table. I can't devalue that, right? You're bringing that to the table based on your experience. This is what I'm bringing to the table based on my experience. So you can't devalue it. You don't have to agree with it. You can hate on it all you want, but you're not going to devalue it. It's based on what I've experienced here, and I definitely don't care because it works, right? There's nothing you can tell me. Like, it's not gonna make my bank balance any lower. So I'm very I don't ban a lot of people. I like it when people show up and hate, because like like they would probably enjoy the hate too if they were like in my shoes. Right? You're not behind probability wise just yet, right? You could be at some point if the candle just keeps driving against, but the chances of the candle just going back against you the other way, right, are very slim, especially if you understand your ranges and your levels and timing. It's just the market doesn't move in a straight line. It won't just reverse in one straight candle against you. If it's been moving one direction, it'll make a U-turn. If it starts driving against you, you look at the higher time frame and see the possibilities of where it should come back and return to, right? So it's just I don't know. It's logic. The key, I think, the biggest key is really understanding where to take the pineapples in order to be ahead probability wise and really minimize your risk. People understand the trading style, and then they get really confused at where the pineapples get at it, and which entries will really minimize risk. But yeah, if you can understand that just because you're seeing drawdown or negative or red in the terminal doesn't mean, when you're in a trade, it doesn't mean you're behind probability wise. The closures and the levels will determine that, and the higher time frame a lot of the times will determine that. And if you're playing within, if you're doing a top-down breakdown, if you're playing from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, you'll understand where your advantages are, where your edge is. If you're just sticking to one time frame, it becomes a bit difficult. Yeah. Yeah. We would never take my first couple of years streaming. There would be no pineapple. It would be one entry, and it would be a sell stop or a buy stop here on a flip, on a bullish flip, disregarding the no top wick. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it wouldn't. Or we'd get a closure at resistance, right? You'd have an onion right here. This is resistance. You have a bearish closure right there, right? So as soon as this candle makes a top wick and flips, we would have a sell stop on the flip here. And then it go one pip here, and then boom, you get burned. And the stops would be here, and TP would be here, right? The bottom of the range. So we used to trade like that, and this is how our trade, like when we just started streaming, this is how it would look. Stops right there. And a lot of times I remember we wouldn't even trade it. If we see stops at like 40 pips, we wouldn't trade it. We'd be like, all right, let's bring it down to the top of the candle high. All right, 29 pips, right? Something like that. We'd be like, all right, we can do 29 pips. And even that's high. We used to like it within 20 pips. But then it's like, why? Why within pip? What does the pips have to do with it? Like, logically speaking, market can be up here. Shit, market can wick up to here and come right back down. You'd still be ahead. Like, it just, it can have these impulsive moves and wicks here, but overall it'll still close back in range. But that's how we trade. And we would be more right than wrong, obviously, but it wouldn't be 80% win rate, 90% win rate. It would be at like 60-40, right? Which is still good, but it just, over time, as long as you're ahead probability wise, it's fine. But over time, you just get better. You get, you find a better edge. You're able to execute on the edge that you already have at a better, at a better place. Just having more data behind you, right? After forward testing and sample sizing and recognizing where the better entry would be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll make the necessary adjustments here. Like if the wicks, if we don't get wicks that we're used to on XAU USD, we'll make adjustments. If we don't get the drives that we're used to on XAU USD, we'll make adjustments, right? The key is to continually make adjustments until they work. And the way my brain works, I think in terms of just driving, it's not going to pull back. It's just going to continue to drive. Maybe that's what you meant. But overall, like, from, if you zoom out, charts look very similar. So I don't know how much more aggressive it can be. Like, look at that, Yeah, but more or less, I mean, we'll see this candle close weak, right? One will close bullish, one will close bearish. For the most part, it looked like a doji candle. Yeah, look at this. I mean, the entire session since 6 p.m., since the market's open, it's printed side by side. It has not moved. It's at the same spot where it opened. Market opened today at 36.3. The price right now is 37. So 7 pips above where it opened. Same price. Lame. What's the 4-hour look like on XAU USD? wouldn't have had positions here. Anywhere. Calling it a night, Eddie. If you're gonna win the giveaway, spam. No, I need you to be on Zoom. I need you to be on Zoom. Don't log off yet. You gotta be on Zoom and drop your name. We're gonna do it in about 5 minutes or in a couple of minutes. Actually, let's do it right now. Let's do it right now before you dip. Go onto the Zoom side, Eddie. Hey, if you're a part of the Signal channel, hop onto the Zoom. If you got access to Zoom, and we're gonna do a giveaway just on the Zoom side. Hold on. Oh, you guys already started commenting your name. All right, just put in your names. All right, put in your name. Nobody type anything else but your names. Jay dropped the market mechanic. All right, all right. I only see 14 people. There's 32 people in the Zoom. Oh, I did. I just did for everybody. 15. Let's go. We got 15 and 34 in the Zoom. It's the 4-hour closed here. Maybe like a doji candle. Tough rejection on the previous 2-hour. You'd figure it'd make a bottom wick. I mean a top wick, but not after 2 wicks like this. I mean, I don't know. It's not a pretty chart to trade. Okay, I see 20 people. Bill said only the real ones here. No, just type your name for now. Don't write sorry. Please don't write sorry. Just everybody put your names in. Don't write anything. All right, options put Eddie in. Is that it? Daniel, you already put your name. All right. So if you haven't commented your name, too bad. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Okay. So, here we go. This is a list of people from my Zoom chat. Please put them in a list where everyone only gets one entry and do a random drawing giveaway. Print the list of names beforehand and ask for my okay to proceed. Let's go. Okay, so this is a list of unique names. Correct? $19 of you. All right. What do I see? Is that not correct? Oh, caviar right there. Wait, I said caviar. This dumb bitch. Yeah, I know, I see it, but that's not what I told it to put. Dee. All right, we're going with the drawing. Why am I asking it, please? All right, everybody ready? Let's go. Hey! Hey, have you won before? Has Daniel won before? Oh, that's right. Turpy won and gave away his winning account to you. The giveaway account. So what are you going to do? Are you going to give this away to Turpy? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to put you on the spot. If you want to, you do it. If not, not. Yo, DM me again your full name and email. You're gonna get another account. W, congratulations, Daniel Holder. Good job. Congrats. Came through. Got the account. I don't know. This shit's not doing much. We're printing side by side here, gang. So I think I'm gonna. On this note, I'm gonna end up calling it a session. It's kind of a lousy, rangy session. We've gone nowhere. We have not moved. But we did give away a 25K account. Congratulations, Daniel Holder. I'll wait for you to DM me. We are gonna stream tomorrow morning. Hey, there's a post from yesterday, a reel from yesterday. Go comment on the reel where I ask you about candlestick. There were some really good answers there. Like I liked some, not all of them. A lot of them were just no answer. But some of you had really good and interesting and thought-provoking answers, which I enjoyed. But go comment on that post from yesterday, and I will. It's a reel, I believe, and tomorrow we'll do a giveaway. And if you commented on that post, you'll be entered into tomorrow's giveaway. Okay, we're gonna give away, I think, a couple of them. I'll try to give away 2 25K accounts. But that one won't be like 1 out of 20, like on the Zoom. That one's gonna be like 1 out of whoever commented. This is probably a couple of hundred. Are you on Seeing New York? Yeah, we are going to be live tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern for New York session. All right, gang. I'm going to call it here. Why is your hand up, Tripless? What happened? You weren't in there? Did you comment? We gave you a chance, and I even posted the names after. I said, hey, anybody whose name isn't there, please comment. Oh no, you didn't comment. You had to comment in the chat, in the Zoom chat. That's what it is. You didn't drop a comment. You had to drop your name. You had to do it before. He commented late? Yeah. It was late. I'm sorry. I gave you guys a chance. I gave it 5 minutes. I said last call. Just keep showing up. Keep showing up. I'll keep doing these giveaways. Everyone's bound to win one eventually. The odds are a lot of you will win. Anyway, chat, let's call it a session. Let's call it a stream. I'll see you guys here at 8 a.m. Eastern for New York session. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Mods, thank you so much for coming through. Go follow my IG and make sure you sub to the channel here and turn on the notifications. This way you know when I'm streaming. All right. As for me, chat, my time here is up. Let's call it a session. I usually don't do a big outro for Asian session, but since it's a public session, let's do an outro. There we go. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for New York session. Congratulations, Daniel Holder. Later.